All right, invitation received.
There we go, and I'll persistent universe us in.
I mean, I don't have the playtime of the Citizen Kates of the world where they can just spend hours in game every day, but that is very attractive to me. The like living on a ship idea that they're doing. So I had to that inspired me to put this stuff together, and we may never use it, but it's fun to do it anyway.
Well, I thought it was a ball buster that they're gonna turn off bed logging, but then, like you were pointing out, is I don't think they're using bed logging. They're doing what you're doing. Like they park the ship at their home base. I think they use Crew 1 as their skunkworks home base, and so she just parks her ship there, and then they just kind of meet up and all jump on the ship at the start of their play session rather than trying to bed log.
Yeah, and I mean, and I guess what they said for 318 is just that like the whatever they're doing for bed logging is a total kludge right now. It barely works. It's not stable, and it's not compatible with PES.
And
So
everyone
yeah,
knew that. Everyone's been complaining about. I
yeah,
refused bed log for a long time because even before I tried it, people were saying, "Don't do it or you're gonna get fucked." Oh, you're right across the hall.
nice.
I see you in your room.
I'm just changing my chat colors. Not that we need it for its own voice, but all right.
I
Beautiful
was just watching
smoggy
the
day.
Quade video where they figured out how to get inside the restricted zone at Lorville here.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, they fly over to a building that is just on the edge of the restricted area, and they turn off the ship's power, and they drop through it. And then if the pilot gets back in the chair, the game knows that you're inside the illegal zone, so it immediately autopilots you out. Where are you?
I'm right next to you.
Oh, there you are.
Got my
Uh,
nice
you're just
Galena
on.
armor. I don't know.
So you had to
Somebody
have
just
two
died.
people in the. You had to have two people in a ship, and you cut the power over this one tall building, and so your ship drops to the building top. Then you switch pilots, and then the other pilot can fly all around Morville because you're actually already inside the restricted area. So he's not triggered. The game doesn't realize that he's crossed the line.
Ah,
Does that?
that's interesting. So you're just kind of like tricking it.
Yeah. So the only issue is you can't climb up too low, and they also figured out that you can't go down too, or you can't fly up too high because then he'll cross the zone, and then the game kind of gets confused because it triggers autopilot and then doesn't know where to go. So sometimes that can kill you because it will smash into some obstacle. Oh wait, did I get? I gotta put my helmet back.
Yeah. Do we need anything while we're here? Trying to
I don't
think.
think so.
I'm all reset though, so I don't have any certs or anything for missions done. Because I did that this morning after they turned off the IAE.
Oh, actually, what happened to me, which was weird, because I used to have the Mustang Alpha, and I got a free Aurora with it also. Because at the time I signed up, people were really crying about that they couldn't use the Mustang Alpha for box missions.
Oh
I said,
yeah,
all right, well, fucking, we'll give you an Aurora too. So I thought, oh, this would be cool. Is now because I was trying to decide which one to buy because those are the two starter kits at the time. And I thought if I get the Mustang, I'll get both of them. So there's now this is a no-brainer. So I've always had this kind of free kind of loner type Aurora. So when I sold when I sold that for the to get my cutter package, they took my Mustang away, but I kept my Aurora, and my Aurora had duplicated back in October. So I had this Aurora 1 and Aurora 2, and that just disappeared today.
hmm.
So I think what they did is after IAE, they run a little cleanup script that is that's designed to kind of take out any kind of rental ships and stuff that are
Yeah.
still in your inventory. So I bet if you didn't reset, it kind of gave you a soft reset. But that, because I was thinking the same thing. Is after IE's over, I'll do a character reset.
I mean, I kind of just wanted all my crap at the same place, and like I went hauling it all around the other day, and I still didn't get everything. It's like, all right, I just need to do a reset. And like I had this Corsair, and I had put some paint on it, and I'd put a bunch of weapons. I'd fully outfitted it, and then a couple days later, I had two Corsairs, and neither one had any of that weaponry or shields or engine or quantum drive or anything that I had put on it. And those items were gone. And then I reset, and I was back to one Corsair, and all of the items were back to be ready to be attached to it.
Yep.
So it's like that kind of stuff was happening.
Yeah, and from what, because for a long time I was really scared of doing a reset because I thought it, I thought it reset all your money and took all your ships away. And then I realized once you start having account problems, you might as well just do that as soon as you have it, because you end up struggling for a couple of weeks or up to a month with it, and you finally do the reset, and all those problems are gone. So you think, God damn it, why didn't I do this 3 weeks ago?
Yeah, ever since I had that one reset go bad, though, and it was like 3 or 4 days before everything fixed, I definitely don't do resets during free flies anymore.
Welcome.
Like, just wait till after.
Vehicle retrieval system.
Well, those are the events where you usually get something. You'll get like, that's when your ships double, or you'll rent a ship. Actually, this time I rented a lot of ground vehicles. I realized I hadn't driven a lot of the ground vehicles. I think I got the quad, that the quad bike and the Nox and Centurion. Got the STV. I think I tried out just about every.
The STV's cool. I like the STV. Although it's not as fast as the Cyclone.
Well, you might be thinking of the old Cyclones. Remember, they just redid all the ground vehicle speeds, so they all got their speeds knocked down.
Oh, well then, yeah, I might be wrong.
Actually, did you do that upgrade to your? Cause I actually upgraded all the components on my my Cyclone and my Rock.
I mean, I just bought them moments ago, so I haven't had a chance to do any of that.
I didn't realize it, but they come with like D and E level components. I was thinking, no wonder, because every once in a while my Cyclone would just stop, because I would keep it in the back of my Cutlass Black. Oh wait, I was going around to the back of this like it was a big.
Yeah, you can go in the back. I don't care.
Oh, I didn't know. I ran under the engine. Run under the engine. Watch what happens. Your character ducks down.
Oh, it crouches for you?
Yeah.
That's useful.
Because normally, there's always like a little gap. Oh, here's your...
Yeah, so I parked an Ursa in here. At least until... I mean, now I have a Cyclone and a Rock. You could easily fit 4 Rocks in here, though. That definitely you could fit 4.
Actually, I was looking for a place... Because this is probably where you'd want to keep the... like, your extra little crate.
Yeah. Like, I could see, if you didn't want to move the crate, right? If you just wanted to leave it in the back, I would just drop it behind the stairs over here in this, like, little gap. Because there's no reason to be back here, and you could fit probably the 2 SCU box back there.
Actually, it looks like you could line up maybe like 2 or 3 right in front of the Ursa.
Yeah.
You have it pulled up way far. Yes, you have lots of room back here, so you could put like 1 row of... You could probably put like 2, maybe even 3. Actually, 2 would fit perfect, right underneath this rail on the ground, right?
Yeah.
And then you just pull the rover right up to them. The other place I was gonna look is, I rented one of these, but I only had it for like a day. Yeah, because I rented it for.
Sure.
I think I hit the button to close the door.
That's right.
Oh, I just did it again.
I don't know what's up at the door.
Well, I hit the button right when it started opening.
Yeah, here I gotta bring in some other inventory.
On this side, you could fit 1 right here by the table, but then you couldn't walk around the table the whole way. but you could put like
Oh,
one here for your like kitchen stores.
here, I'm gonna give you, here's this, should have dropped a box there. Take that helmet, that's your, Paladin Ice helmet. Just leave that in your Lorville inventory or what have you. Alright, so what do I have? So I should have like a bunch of food and stuff that I want to set out.
See if I put it in your. See, maybe I don't want to experiment with that. I'll put one of these little cat things in your vehicle storage. Is that what I think is I get the exact same number of vehicle storage that you get in your ship, but we don't get to share it. But mine doesn't like subtract from yours. It's like 1500K, and I just put 2% in it. That seems too much for. Do you have anything in your vehicle storage?
Yeah, I've got about 80% full in the vehicle storage.
Okay. Yeah, because mine says I just put one little helmet in there and it says 2%. So my vehicle storage in your vehicle is separate from yours, and we each have the same amount. Oh, where did I put that helmet? Oh, I put it in Lorville. All right. So which rooms did you take?
I mean, they're all stocked. The front's a little bit of a different one, so I guess I can claim the very first one up in the cockpit. But, you know, there's a couple different plushies to choose from.
Because I noticed what Kate did is that he considered, because I always thought this was like the captain's cabin, but then when I looked inside of it, I thought, wow, this is the smallest of. It seemed like it was smaller than the other ones, and so what she decided is that's the pilot's room because he's up by the controls, and she took one of these cabins as the captain.
Yeah, I'm interested to see if the inventory works for you. That'll be, you know, because that's the thing that, to me, could be off.
I was thinking I had to get on tonight and pick my room so that I
I
could
mean, they're identical besides the plushie.
But no, I was gonna give Brevity the noisy room to back my engine apart.
I like the way you think.
Yeah, these are all. I'll take the middle one just for fun. Yeah, let's see if I can. Oh, that's right. Because this one doesn't. The cupboard is not an inventory. It's actually like a PES style cupboard, right? It's these little.
Yeah, so the cupboard's kind of useless, but the drawer under the bed
Yeah.
is a...
So
And it's a good
I
inventory. You can fit a lot of stuff in there for the size.
yeah. In fact, it's got like the same. So I think it's the exact same size as my cutter, 650K.
And it has weapons and armor in there?
Yeah, it's got like looks like the red
Oh,
art
great. Okay, so it did all
Artemec,
persist.
yeah, and it's got some some leathers. Got the red gun. Yeah, all the stuff on your list is in here. Ammo, med pens, the pistol, the red gun, red armor, and leathers.
Yeah, and it's not big enough to hold, like, all of your armor, right? Like, if you had a... If I had put a heavy set of armor in there, it probably would have been, like, 99% full.
Yeah, like a pin, like the Pinbrook or the Novikov would
Yeah.
fill it, especially with like if you included the backpack.
But I figure,
But I
like,
think
medium armor, like, that's good. It
yeah,
works.
that's what I use most of the time. The only part, in fact, that's where like the two SCU crates would come in is you could keep like some like heat or cold suits in there for when you want to rock mine. But it's not stuff I grab to do FPS missions. I ended up because Magna needs a cold suit. I think. In fact, unless you stay in the daylight, it looks like if Magna in the daylight is just it's 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 above zero, and it's just like uh, you can't breathe the air there, so you still have to wear a helmet and undersuit. Is there one drawer or two drawers? Oh, just one.
Just one. Now, the one thing you should test, though, you should lay down in the bed and get up, because one of these beds teleports you through the wall into the next room. So you may decide you want to be in the room that doesn't get, that you don't teleport out of, or that you don't teleport into.
Yeah, I'm laying in it. Can you see me laying in it?
Yeah.
Oh, here, let me get up now. Yeah, that
Okay.
all worked.
Alright, that seemed to work. Let me check
Yeah,
this bed.
I'll put my...
Because also, if I get up, it might teleport me into your room. Get up.
Little
Do.
whale squeaks.
No, it's alright.
Oh, he falls into the bed.
Yeah, you can still grab him, but he clips through it. I tried to put him on there. I wish I had the Cutlass Blue, because I would have done all Drake plushies, but I only have a red and a black for some reason.
On the shelf. Oh, oh.
I heard that.
He fit on the
Sweet.
shelf and then he attacked me.
Oh, I'll show you what I did up front. Take a look at this. You can't grab it now, but I thought this was a clever little idea for, you know, like, I don't know, the eventual piracy future we have is, let's see if I can crouch out of the way. Right, so, like, there's the drawer. Everybody knows about the drawer, right? But if you look on top
Yep.
of the cabinet up there, I've stashed a Coda pistol. Sitting up there, it's real hard to see. You wouldn't notice it.
Was
On
down next
top of the shelving, on top of the gear cabinet that doesn't do anything. So there's a little... You can't grab it because we're in the armistice zone, but if we're out in deep space... Yeah, so you could, like, stash little things around the... And they stay there. They don't move around. I've done some G-turning and stuff, and they don't rattle around. And then, let's see, whatever stocks have I put in? So you said you're taking the middle room, so I'll close these off. Come on, door.
Oh, in fact, what I heard on one of Kate's videos is they were... Because the players can lock the doors from the inside, and then if you suicide, how does that leave the owner?
Yeah, we could
Like locked down
test
forever?
that out. Yeah, I don't know.
Or do you have to wait for the person to rejoin your ship and then can he unlock it? Now what do you...
Yeah, so these
Does that
suit
mean...
lockers are not really useful. I don't know. We could try, like, stacking the boxes of the suit in here and closing the door, maybe. But they'll probably just rattle around and break the ship.
I think what you're supposed to put in here is, in fact, that's what this little hook's for. Yeah, that little hook in the back is
Yeah.
you're supposed to put in armor, because this is where you'd be wearing clothes in your ship, and you'd come into this room, get into your armor, and then you'd go out the airlock.
Yeah, I'm surprised they haven't added that to the game yet, given that they have armor displays in the stations where you can buy armor. Seems like a
Well,
small thing to have, like, a little place icon and make the helmet appear there after you put the helmet on it.
but maybe it's like a PES thing. They had to wait for PES, because then
Oh, yeah,
you
that could be.
because then now you can actually officially add it in there, and and the ship will officially remember it rather than... So I think these weapons lockers, um, have had like seems like the guns stay there a while, but then that's also another place that they can kind of just be forgotten.
Yeah. I took all my colorful guns and put them in here. All of these came from Siege of Orison, except the orange ones. I think I had something else.
Yeah, I got some good guns. And oh wait, does this have
Oh,
because
those
there's that new style weapons rack that it has like a special place for utility stuff,
I don't
and
know.
it has one that's longer or something.
Let's
Is
see.
it
I mean, I could place my...
Oh no, here they are. They're... I think it's these on the other side. You can see how
Oh, yeah, these have the
shorter
railguns.
with the pistols on top, and then these are supposed to be for like the rail guns, missile launchers, and then I think there's some... what this utility, because I heard people talking about, but I've never seen one that's supposed to be for utility, but it seems like you just put your med guns and stuff up there.
Yeah. Oh, you know what I need to do? Remind me, I want to get some of those smaller boxes that you can buy at the stations and just stick 2 of them under here to put a bunch of ammo in.
Oh yeah, that looks like perfect space for that.
So otherwise it's all in the inventory slots and not as conveniently located.
But I like the idea of seeing it out in the open now.
Yeah.
It just makes it, just that immersion factor.
And then here's all my fancy guns. Here's my gold guns. It's got my executive edition stuff for lighting money on fire.
And like the first thing they did on that Quade video is they tested what you can eat sitting down. I thought that was so funny.
Yeah, it's of critical importance. I've got more random
Actually,
food, but
I've done that in many a bar. Is got a drink, went over, sat down at a table, expecting to put my drink on the table, and it doesn't. So even though I had to laugh, I thought, I actually did the exact same thing. That's an important factor.
yeah. So the plushies
Yeah,
stayed
this ship
put.
is good.
The guns stay put. I don't know if the food will stay put when we
When I
fly
was
around.
watching them play in the ship on Kate's video, I thought this ship is the perfect size because like Herrick ends up being too big, and you end up not seeing your buddies enough. Where this one is, am I stuck in the door somehow?
Yeah, the doors I've found are a bit janky.
You might have to come back and open this door because it looks like I'm half full and
Yeah,
half
let
out
me.
of it.
Yeah, probably closed on you.
If I look in one direction, I see the bowels of. There we go.
There you go.
I see the bowels of Lorville.
And yeah, it looks like the co-pilot gets missile mode. So I did the same thing they did on those videos, and I just put 32 size 1s on it. Who's targeting me? Not even out of the bunker yet.
Yeah, what I've been playing with is if you look, you can buy Vandal IR missiles, and they have double the damage of any human IR missile.
You are clear to launch.
So they only sell them at her L3, but like for the size one is the arrow, but it does as much. It does more damage than the size 2 human IR missile. But then I think still what the meta is EM, is because what most people don't notice is that the flares that you shoot out, those are for IR missiles, and the noise thing is for EM. But you only get 5 of them. So most people, as that EM missile's coming in, they're pumping flares at it, and that doesn't let them use the electromagnetic missile at all. And like slowly, the cross-section one, which used to be the best, like back in the 314 days when I started, there's some bug in those, and they either always hit or never hit, and you're not sure which side of the coin you're gonna get. So I switched to I have EM missiles and Vandal IR missiles, and I usually like on my cutlass I put on 12 size 2 EM missiles and 8 size 1 IR missiles, but they're the Vandal ones with the extra damage. So I kind of have the equivalent of 16 size 2 missiles. And I can choose which one I'm going to shoot.
Well, where to? What should we do?
I was just kind of looking around. This is a pretty cool cockpit down here.
Yeah, I almost wish that was where I flew from, because you get the lower half of the ship view.
Yeah, kind of reminiscent of what's the mole or the raft.
Yeah.
As its cockpit, and this is the one where it just seems like this is the one you want to sit in when you're landing, because you can see the ground coming right up and you know exactly how far off the ground you are. But let's see. Actually, we could fly out to her L3. We could buy some of those arrow missiles and just put them in the inventory, or you could like load one rack with them and try them out.
Yeah, why not? Not letting me set a route. Let me get to an orbital marker, maybe.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh, let me try the. Cause I get a remote turret here, right?
Yeah, you should get the remote turret, and you should also get a missile mode.
Let me see what buttons I have available. Oh, I hadn't even powered it on yet. Okay, yeah, enter remote turret power. We get Drakes normally don't have any ejecting feature. Yep. So yeah, if I me just click my task force ones.
I
Oh,
cannot
that's
set a
weird.
route to her L3. Where's the sun?
Oh, that's the one place you can't set from Hurston because its Hurl 3 is exactly opposite Hurston on the other side of the sun. So you can't fly straight line between Hurston and Hurl 3.
You have to
So you
go
have
to,
to go right.
like...
Yeah, just set a course to like what that Cruel one. That's just offset near the sun, so you can end up skating by the sun, and then you can either once you get even with the sun, once you get like 50% of the trip, or you can go all the way to Kuro one, but you just cut out of Quantum, and then you can plot to Hurl 3. Yeah, it's a station I never really went to. I think, in fact, I might have been there when I went to try to buy the Vandal missiles the first time. But I think there's something else that only sells there. I was specifically trying to get there from Hurston to buy something, and I was thinking the same thing. This fucker won't let me plot it, and so I hopped to Huro One, thinking like the Hurston planet was blocking me somehow. So then I thought, okay, I'll go to Huro One, and then there's nothing to block me, and I still couldn't do it. And then I realized that Huro One is on that exact same line.
Yeah, so I'll just go, like, halfway to one of these and then drop out and replot.
Yeah, but I remember the Huro One is yeah, you still have to you end up passing it. So yeah, once you get to the um yeah, so when you get kind of up to where like if you draw a line between Hurl 4 and the sun, then um then you'll have that a straight shot. But I think like when I'll normally plot a course for Hurl one, which kind of takes you through the ball of the sun. That line does because they're drawing the sun bigger. And then once I get halfway, I just cut out and plot it. This is moving pretty fast. Got the XL1 in it.
I sure do.
How come my engines aren't on? When you jump out, wait a second, because I want to see because I don't want to touch the engine control now. Is if I hit my engine on and off key, does that do anything with the engines? Because it's showing mine like red, like the engines are off.
Quantum drive is now
Alright,
off.
back in normal space, so if you want to try it.
Yeah. Oh, let me get out of the map. Okay, yeah, if I'm hitting I, nothing happens. That's good. Can I fly from down here?
I don't think so. Maybe, like, one day, but I don't think they have the
Yeah.
pilot controls there.
I was just because actually I was gonna try that when I when I rented this. Is I thought can I get down on the co-pilot seat and just fly it from here to get that better landing experience? But I forgot to try it.
Alright, just charged up.
Oh, let me try my remote turret. Where's the kill the chat?
Yeah, chat
Where?
is surprisingly in the way in the ship.
got the key I gotta press. Because I was trying out the turret, and there's a mode that you can put in where it's called like FPS or something. So you aim it just like you would your gun in FPS with your mouse. And I was doing that, and it was working like really good. I thought I gotta remember to do this. Key bindings, advanced turret movement, toggle turret mouse. So it should be Q8 back.
There you go. I see it moving.
Yeah, so it's not using that kind of V thing. It's relative to your mouse. So as fast as you can like move your gun around in when you're in a bunker aiming at different things, it has that same feel. Actually, I have pretty good coverage. It looks like I'm on the back of the ship, right?
Quantum
Over
drive
the
is now off.
Yeah, I'm kind of over the cargo bay.
Yeah, the coverage is all right. I mean, I think like I really like how flawed this ship is. And I only
Yeah,
know a little bit about it from watching like Kate's videos, but like it has a ton of forward firepower, right? It can put out insane amount. You can kill a hammerhead in 18 seconds or whatever it is with if you put all the big Gatlings on it, right? So like it can definitely shoot stuff, but it's only got one size 3 shield. It has less than half the hull HP of a Constellation,
Quantum drive is
and
now
you
off.
don't have nearly as good coverage for the turrets in any direction besides kind of like forwards-ish, because the wings get in the way.
yeah.
There's huge
Yeah,
blind spots, and I think that's great. I'm happy that it's flawed, and people are so mad that this isn't like the perfect ship because it's not as maneuverable or whatever in atmosphere, and
but
it,
and the turrets only have badgers too. I think on the
yeah,
side.
they're not too big.
Quantum drive is now off.
And like, yeah, I've heard because I saw
Is
this among
now
like the
off.
review videos. They said, and if you want to shoot this thing down, just come up from behind and underneath, and no guns can touch you. But like you said, that's part of the kind of magic of it. Actually, I was thinking of doing a full Drake playthrough. And I think right now I have the cutter, the cutlass, and this the Corsair is another one, and a vulture. That would be a pretty good selection of ships that would cover a lot of bases, and you could be a Drake only.
And I'd do that. I mean, this ship is a ton of fun so far. I was really skeptical. I was like, oh, so many players have it, so many people are playing with it. Like, it's annoying me that it's so popular. But then I started flying it around. I'm like, oh, this is really fun. Like, this is exactly the kind of ship I want to be tooling around in most of the time.
And compared to the Connie, this has a much it has a much better layout that offers a lot more like fun. Because it has that one area that
Please
you can
proceed to
have all
sign
four
landing
people
bay.
milling around in, and it's got the turrets that are kind of easy access off the side, almost giving you a little bit of that Star Wars uh kind of scene where the two turrets kind of back up to each other,
Yeah.
kind of feel. The only part of the ship I don't understand, but it's gonna come into its own later, is that the kind of central room. But
Yeah,
once
with
that,
the mechanics
yep.
Landing gear
gameplay.
down.
But if you watch some of their concept videos on what you're gonna have to do for that,
So I can get in here
that
without
room could be
clipping the
pretty fun.
top off of
Yeah,
my
it's like
wings.
from my perspective is you're coming in really slow. I realized what you were doing.
Oh, there's so little clearance. Alright, there we go.
Engines
This thing does not have that big
activate.
of fuel
Under
tanks,
the
though. I mean,
same.
granted, the drive I have in here sucks a lot of fuel down, but you really have to be ginger with it. you don't want to run out of gas.
Yeah, I was watching a video where people were actually laughing at me. They're saying, those people that bought the cutter thinking that's how much, how much his gas tanks really held, were fools. I thought
Oh,
I
I
thought,
know, where it was like 10 times more than it was supposed to.
well, and then one guy said, it's like, yeah, I bet that they thought that it was being like reworked from the
Well, I'm
that
gonna swap at my outfit here.
is people were saying that they're trying out a new level of gas tanks for the for pyro, and that's how much all the starter ships will have. And the guy's all, yeah, that's a good theory, except for look at the Drake, the other brand new ship that they didn't balance for pyro.
Yeah.
The cutter has 1,000 more quantum fuel than the exploring Corsair. I thought, oh yeah, they're right. I was a fool. So yeah, it looks like I'm gonna be knocked down to like 600 instead of 6,000 quantum fuel, which is, I think, an Aurora, not the Aurora, but the Origin like 100 has like 650 in its quantum tank. So it's,
How much
but it is kind of
personal?
nice now. I never have to do any kind of I don't have to do any kind of refueling. I can play for like a few play sessions. Oh, look at you!
Yeah.
Your lobster gear.
Sticking with my red and black, yeah, the rock lobster.
The surface.
So far, this elevator has not killed me, and that is an improvement on the raft, which I'm pretty sure killed me every other time I used it.
I think what I heard is this: the problem with this elevator is if you haul it from the ground, like trying to enter the ship from the ground up into the ship, sometimes it won't. It'll come down, or I I don't think it. I've heard of people where it doesn't kill you, but it just can't use it for the entry that you'd like, and so you just have to run to the back. But if you enter it from the ship or from the roof, then it works 100%. But it's only
Interesting.
from the ground going up is where you have the chance of getting
Welcome to the
And
ASOC
store
vehicle
this
retrieval
sucker.
system.
Yeah, I don't know. I've really enjoyed using it. I was using it for my mining trips. You know, and it's. I don't think. I think the Cutlass would have been better. It's got a slightly better downward view. It's a little bit more maneuverable. You can get a little lower to the ground without breaking off a wing. But, like, I don't know. I was having a good time with this one.
Yeah, when I first saw this ship, it's one of the ships that I saw the concept of it. It's like, oh, that's gonna be fun.
I don't even know what's in this place. What is in this one? I mean, obviously a vehicle weapons store. So there's admin, burrito bar. Here we go. Here's guns.
Oh yeah, this is the store that we want.
Have you ever used mass drivers? Are they any good?
Hi,
No,
welcome to the store.
well, in fact, it was interesting because like when I started playing in 314, every single weapon, every single shield, all had their own unique stats. In fact, there were whole videos on, outloading vehicles, and people were saying you want to get like when you have those like 2 slots for coolers. They were saying you wanted to get like this cooler in slot A and this cooler in slot B because one had lots of cooling but it spun up slow, and this other one didn't have as much cooling but it spun up really fast. So you could do these combinations where you get your cooling to spin up really quick and then give you time for the other one to kind of kick in with twice as much cooling capacity, but you wouldn't have to wait for it to spin up. But you could do all these neat combinations. All the weapons were different. The ballistics guns had ammo, and so I got just like
I think you're going to be happy with that.
about a month of playing with that, and then they made everything the same. You get A, B, or C. And so at that point, I stopped really playing with a lot of the combinations.
Alright,
I
come
think
on,
only
pull up the ship.
I think the only one I buy specifically now is the Palisades. Oh, did you hear that? They there's that community manager that does this feature called Patch Watch,
Hmm.
and he kind of goes through things on the upcoming patches that aren't really doesn't make like the regular patch notes, and that's where I got the stackable gem.
Oh, that's great. I'm so happy they're doing that.
But the other thing that is causing controversy is they said ballistics are going to right now the ballistics 50% of the ballistics are eaten by the shield minimum, and it can go up to like 70 or 90 depending on if you have a B or C shield. And now it's going to be like only 5% of the ballistic bullets are going to be shaved off by shields.
Ah, that's gonna
That
really...
that has people in an uproar.
I can see why.
In fact, this one guy was saying, I just, what I know now is if I'm in my prospector and any other ship appears, I know I'm dead in seconds.
Yeah.
Because they're going to pop.
But I mean, at the same time, they're not doing full death, right? You're gonna get soft death.
Well, that's what the guy was mad about. He's because what's supposed to happen is, okay, energy is going against the shield. Okay, that's all right. Ballistic should be able to penetrate the shields, but then they hit the armor, and that's what the armor is going to deal with. But they haven't added the armor to the game.
Right.
So he said you don't make this move until you put the armor in. Then you do both these things at the same time.
What you see is what we got, and before you ask, no,
Hey,
nothing
fuck
else in
you.
the back room.
All these guys hate their
Yeah,
jobs.
they're really unhappy.
Except for some of the chicks, they're like overly happy. All the dudes are mad. The chicks are really bubbly. Hi, how you doing?
Is there like a gun store here, or suits or anything? What is over here? This is locker room.
Yeah, normally they have like they have the personal guns
That's it. Nothing else over here.
or clothing or armor. All we saw was ship. We saw the ship guns in the Platinum Bay. They should have one other, because I think most of the time they have 3 shops.
Yeah. The burrito bar.
Wait, where's the there's that one hallway that kind of turns.
Yeah, where's that?
I'll look down here in the bottom corner. Oh, I didn't find the yeah, this is where I just was. Where's the food court? I didn't see
There's
that
just a burrito bar up here.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I ran into another station that had no food court either, and I thought that was something that they all had. What's back here? Yeah, some of the burrito bars. Oh, I should buy a burrito. Okay, that's the gun store. Yeah, so just
Sucking down some water.
I finally figured. Oh, I finally figured out what those. Have you ever seen the little plus signs next to your food and water?
Yeah.
What those were? I've seen those, and it was bothered me for a while. And I kept searching like food, hunger, plus sign. I was trying to figure out.
Well, there's like, what is it, like hypertrophic and all that kind of stuff is in there.
Yeah, it's a buff. Oh, what happened? Oh, I got the. Gonna let me eat now.
Yeah, the annoying eating bug. Right, so there's no personal weapons and no suits. Interesting.
Store water. Oh, let's see if I can drink.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind finding some proper jumpsuits for the crew gear rather than the fun subscriber night out on the town clothing.
Yeah, I think I was looking through them today to see if I could find which ones look good, and I think the ones that are in those Tate videos is she actually came up with the best. They're called jumpsuits, and there's like 4 different versions available right now, but they're all there's a they're in various shades of blue and gray. But there's a gray one that looks pretty good. Looks like just like a uh, and their jackets also. They fit over any clothing, and you can wear a hat with them.
Yeah, because I don't
You
have
can
a
get
cargo center here, right? This is just the hangar and hab and the Galleria. Okay.
oh yeah, like, look at the elevator button. Yeah, well, I think these just have the 2 floors.
Alright. Well, I've got one stack of 8 arrows, and then the rest are just the other task force missiles I already had on there.
ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Welcome
Oh.
to the ASOP vehicle selected. Stand
Oh,
by.
I just ran up to the terminal out of habit.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following
Oh, you know what I wanted to do? Oh, because I can't buy it here anyway. I was about to say I wanted to get those boxes. But there's nowhere for me to buy them. The little,
Oh
quarter
yeah.
SCU crates or whatever they are, or eighth of an SCU. Hang on.
So where's the?
We'll have to go somewhere with a proper store.
I think I normally buy those on the cargo decks. So it'd be Everest Harbor, Banshee Point,
Yeah.
or Tressler. I don't think All-Star sells anything. But I think every once in a while I've looked at like the miscellaneous section of terminals, and they what's locked? Oh. So I saw on the Hercules you can lock the doors in open state.
I mean, this one didn't close. Like, I think if you just open it, like, manually, it'll just stay open.
Hey, there you go.
Nope, that one didn't do it.
Yeah, this one's open. Let's see if I hit the close button, it closes. Open.
Alright, let's check these two.
Yeah, this one seems to be you can open it and keep it open. Let me see if I can hit the room lights. What does that do? Oh yep, turns them off. What's the emergency button do? Now this is gonna be bothering me with the door open. I have to close
Your
it.
systems are online.
Don't want to depressurize this bastard.
Trying to think, Crew L5? Beautiful Glen? Or would I have to go to one of the big...
Yeah, I think you can buy the boxes. I just to be sure, I'd go to one of the
Your systems are online.
cargo decks. So it'd be like Tressler or Area 18, because you could get a straight course right to one of those.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think of where do I run the least risk of encountering a griefer?
Actually, either of those are probably, because people normally avoid Microtech because it's so far out. And since IAE was just there, people are kind of sick of Microtech, so I bet most people have moved away from Microtech just because they were kind of forced to go there in the last couple of days. I was trying to think of what if we. Is there anything that we want to do on our shakedown cruise that one of those? Oh, if you go out to Microtech, we could go down to one of those sites with the NPCs outside.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, why not? Let's do that then. We'll do microtech, do some groundy stuff.
And actually, because you're always complaining about Ghost Hollow having low FPS, and I was always thinking, you know what? I've never had that problem there. And then one
Landing
time
gear up.
you actually had an extra piece of information which told me a lot. Is you said it happens when you go into like one area, kind of triggers it, and I realized I had never ever seen that area. It's like you get to like the cockpit
Yeah.
of the Redeemer, and I realized, wait, I never saw the cockpit of the Redeemer. It's I in my exploration that area, I missed the whole area of it.
And like,
And
I still haven't seen the river.
me either. I've never. Actually, that might be something because it they're probably gonna change it because they have that whole new kind of river tool. So they're adding more rivers to Microtech and to to Hurston. But this original river might be redone, with the new tool. They'll delete it and then yeah, and they'll add like four or five rivers to each planet using the new method. So this will be. But in fact, they keep on teasing this. I hate when CIG does this. They say they had this goal to get out 318 mid-December.
I mean, I don't know though. They only have like half of the features even in Evocati.
Well, and it's that same thing when they said they were going to have it for IAE. They had the target to get it out by IAE, and it's like that thing's like 3 weeks away, and then 2.5 weeks away. They say, "Oh, no, we're not going to make it." It's like you knew this long
Maybe they could do like open PTU, right? Like the PTU that everybody can access, and just leave it there for the whole like winter period that they're on break.
Well, I bet they won't even get that far. I bet that because they go on like that 2 week vacation. So why add it
Yeah.
out broken and then have everybody complain while you're not in the office? So I figured they'll do that first wave PTU so that the special guys like you can get there, make them feel good, and leave it there over Christmas, and so that way it gets some play. But those guys are those are your real fanboys, so they're not gonna beat you up about it. They're gonna be happy that they got like an early view of it. Then come back from Christmas, fix some bugs, and then put it into Open PETU and cook it to February when it'll come out live.
Yeah, that sounds more reasonable. And like, there's so much that can go wrong with this. Just the persistent entity streaming alone is going to break so much that they're going to constantly have to be patching it all spring long. Like, I expect it's going to be a really hard couple of months while they figure out how
Well,
to make all
that's
this work.
that's when I figured out the schedule why it looks realistic. Is you put it into first wave PTU in mid-December, then you open PTU January, then it cooks and normally a normal PTU will normally last like 3 to 4 weeks. So now that gets you to like mid-February. You put out a build and people start playing it. You get a bunch of new more bugs, and then you put out another patch. Then you come up with 3.18.1 in late March. But you get like a month of bug fixing in on it with you're seeing how it really performs with people playing it on real servers. And once they start stressing it, they're going to get a whole new series of bugs. In fact, I saw that they were doing this thing this weekend. They've announced certain times of the day that they're trying to get all the Evocati guys on at once. To give it more of a stress test because it has
Yeah.
the
Yeah, and they're going to
right.
be on there with like up to 50 CIG employees.
Yeah, so that's why I think that it makes sense to put it out the first wave PTU over Christmas. You'll get a lot of the
Drive is now off.
their most dedicated fans, but more of them now available, stressing it a little bit more, but you're not in the office to control it. And then you come back and then you open it up for some real stress testing in January. And then you start cutting out features that don't work, putting out the 0 version, and then, but then like by March, you have 3.18.1 out, and maybe in April, then you do a 3.18.2, and now you're kind of back on track. And each time you get one new feature in that was supposed to be in 3.18 quote unquote. Because I think with that ballistic thing, which that's what I was not worried about too much. They said ballistics are gonna cut through shields, but it's in the even body right now. But they said they're testing this, but it won't be in the original 3.18 patch. And so I was thinking, okay, maybe they aren't as dumb as this sounds, and they're gonna add some kind of armor feature, that they're working on also at the same time. Because that's gonna be brain dead if they say shields don't work on ballistics and there's no armor yet. It's like, okay, what are we supposed to do now?
Ballistics are an instant win button. That's going to make... Because, like, this is going to be the golden age of piracy. Because you're going to make so much money stealing cargo, so much money salvaging ships.
What's the button to hit to change your missile type?
For me, it's the right mouse button.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I got 8 arrow ones and 24 task force ones. Oh, the Buccaneer is the other Drake ship in my fleet right now. I forgot about it.
Yeah, this came with the Buccaneer for some reason. I have no idea why.
Because I used it when I first started playing, and I was having fun with it. And then I switched to the Saber for some reason. But the Buccaneer, I think when I was using the Buccaneer originally, I put that spinal mount on it, which gives you like 2 guns on the top that are 2 size 2 maybe or something. But if you leave it standard, you get a size 4 on the top. You can put that the little brother of those Redeemer Gatling guns on it. So you get a size 4 Gatling over your head, and then you have 2 Badgers, 2 Bulldogs. I think I outfitted it with the FL-11s and FL-33 laser cannon. And then I have 8 each of the 8 EM missiles and no, actually 4 EM missiles and 4 of these arrows. But it makes a nice little bounty hunting ship, and it's really fast, but it's kind of a glass cannon, so you have to be careful that you don't allow yourself to you don't want to try to tank it.
Yeah. On my Buck, I put all ballistic cannons. Which is maybe a bit insane, but it's a ton of fun to fly it that way.
You'll be thanking yourself with this new patch.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it's all ready to go.
You'll be Quade the Griefer.
Just flying in and insta-giving gigantic ships.
You gotta get used to these doors.
Yeah, they feel like they're not set up well to work with 2 people at the same time.
Well, you just have to pause it. You don't want to run through a door that's already open.
Yeah.
So you'd open the door and I try to go through with you, and it snaps shut on me either right in my face or right through my body. But yeah, if you just pause a little bit and take it by yourself, that's good. So is that like a subscriber armor?
Yeah, this is what I got last month. It's like a Xi'an armor. I've got this in like a gold-colored one.
I think I've never seen that before.
Okay, I need this to... Come on, ground. You need to spawn. There we go.
More of these.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
The people still haven't caught on that if you just leave 1 gown in your inventory.
I am so shocked that that worked, but it absolutely does.
Yeah, I've used that for like
Please visit us again.
ever since last summer. And every time I see these boxes, I think, but but I don't know how I figured you found that out. 'Cause I think someone must have been like some vid I watched, and I thought, oh, that can't work, and I tried it, and like, god damn it, it works. And now I look every time I see a box, I cuss at people, you fuckers, you low lives don't know how the game works. But then I think, how would a person actually figure it out? There's like no manual to read. There's no clue that that would even work that
Right.
you've ever seen in the game before. But once I found that out, I was so happy because you never have to fuck with.
I know, it's great. I'm not selling those things. I wish that would work with the, whatchamacallit armor, the armor you get after you die that they replace everything with. What
I
is
think
it, the
it
white
does.
stuff? The beacon armor.
If you have a beacon armor set in your inventory, it won't give you another one.
Alright, so I'm gonna buy, I guess, let's buy 3 of these containers.
Is
Insufficient
that the other thing? Is
arcs.
after each like reset is or wipe, it seemed like you would. I guess it was just the resets, not the wipes, but you would get every medical gown you ever threw away, you get back, and that doesn't happen to me anymore. So like when the kind of mini wipe happens, you don't have 35 gowns in your inventory anymore.
Yeah, on the bright side, every time I do a reset, I end up with like 100,000 of Hadnite.
But that I don't complain about that.
Yeah, I'm not going to mention that. That does not get the bug report.
Yeah, those stackable Hadnites are gonna be like
Welcome
the
to the
cave
ASOC
missions.
vehicle retrieval system.
I'm thinking you'll open up a loot
Vehicle
box and
selected.
it'll have
Stand
like
by.
one entry that says like 24 Hadnites, and you just have to drag one.
Yeah, that's
Your
so
vehicle
nice.
has been delivered to the following location.
And you can fill up your whole rock, and then you drag one gem out that will get like all 80k of storage, and just put it right into your ship inventory, nice and easy. Or into a. But I still wanted to try. I wanted to put. Now they got these. I guess I had to get. I'm gonna get a 1SU crate for my cutter so I can use it with my cyclone. I want to see if I put Hadnite in that and go into a shop terminal. Will it sell it? Because it sells out of my rock and out of my ship inventory, okay. But if you have a SU crate inside like a cutter, will it pull Hadnite out of that also? I don't know.
Let's see if this behaves.
Yeah, so this is the scenario that could be a problem. Yeah.
Okay, great. So let me do a quick bit of housekeeping.
Yeah, I wanted to see what they look like under there.
Hopefully they're not too big, but they're looking kind of big. Maybe. Not quite. Maybe let's put them like right here. Wait, what? Did you not? Come on, place.
Oh,
Place.
yeah, I might be giving away.
Oh, let me do it, now it won't. Weird. That's too bad. They're just a little bit too big for that side. But, whatever. It's still better to have them in here than not. Okay, go right there.
Oh, in fact, there's 2 more sizes of crate that you can make in a ship. There's like a half SCU crate, and then there's a quarter SCU crate that if you blow up your ship, you can make. So I wonder what's the inventory size on that if you open it up.
Yeah, let me look. So this is 122K.
Oh, so that's the size of a heavy backpack. So is that a... I just figured all this out for when I was.
So is that a quarter of a one SCU crate?
I think one SCU is 1 million of these micros.
Okay.
So that's
So it's a
10%.
tenth.
Yeah. So so you can make a quarter and a half, which will be bigger. So this is the smallest one you can get. Oh, you can probably stack one on top of the other, because I think once they stack, they lock together. And then it would fit right into that panel, but be skinnier.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I almost want to put it in one of the suit lockers.
Oh yeah, how?
What else do I have? Utility.
See what happens. Yeah, it looks like the suit locker's just thinner than the.
It's probably not quite.
Yeah, it looks.
Dump a bunch of
These are pretty-
scopes in here.
See if there's. Oh, you know where they would fit is underneath this little display panel in the. Yeah, off to the right of the cargo bay. If you're facing forward, there's that little extra room outside the platform. But it looks like it's exactly the same size as those little crates. So you could line up a couple there, but then there.
Alright.
Oh, here's a place.
I've got a third one that I'll bring out.
There's this little standing place that has the terminal that doesn't work. It has a spot on the floor. The
Oh
side.
yeah, that could work. I'm trying to think, because those both basically are like weapons, ammo, scopes.
Oh, there's one here in the front too.
Yeah. Well, just
Yeah, so
jam this in a shelf here and fill it with the food. Let's see. I guess it could maybe fit on here. It's still a bit big.
yeah, maybe like right there in the corner.
Yeah.
That way you can still squeeze by it and run around the table. If you have to get to the bathroom quick. Oh no, that burrito bubbling.
Alright, yeah, let's, I'll fill it with some food. Make sure
Okay.
everybody has access to stuff.
I don't think I was ever even in the bathroom. Corsair. See, I didn't realize this. I could probably use, because the one thing the cutter doesn't have is an extra seat. You know, like
You
the
could
bike
use the
seats.
toilet as a seat.
Well, it has the toilet, so I bet that's a gravity seat. So if I have to take someone, for a ride with me in the cutter, they
Yeah.
can either sit on the bed or sit in the toilet. So
There
I
you
actually
go.
have,
You have room for two.
I have two seats and. Now the funny thing is, if someone says, "I'm gonna take my cutty," which ship are they talking about? Is it could it be one of the Cutlass Red, Black, Blue, or the Cutter? They can all be called cutties now.
Yeah, you need a better, need some better nomenclature. Let me swap ammo here. This is just a flight suit, so you can't really have a bunch of stuff on it. Oh wait, I put the ammo.
Yeah, so I'm thinking that the best uniform for your ship is going to be there's the gray version of the it's called a Venturi jumpsuit,
Yeah.
and it's classified as a jacket, so it fits over any clothing. Or you could be naked under it, but it fully dresses you, and you can wear a hat with it. So you can either wear the gray beanie or that gray baseball cap. Both of them look good with it. So I saw Kate wears, I think that's what they're wearing. One guy's wearing there's a one that has like a gray with light blue trim, and then there's a light blue, dark blue one, and then there's a gray, dark blue one. You could have different departments like on Star Trek. where the engineer guys have to wear the blue ones and the turret gunners wear the red ones or the gray ones.
This isn't
But
good.
I
I'm
thought
I'm infinitely loading here. So I'm worried if I exit out, it'll cause me some issues.
yeah, they fucked up the inventory. So I know I was having trouble with inventory the whole IAE, and that's one problem I was hoping, that I was blaming on the IAE, all the extra crap. In fact, what yet have you figured out a use for that panel on the ground yet?
It just mirrors another panel, so it's not a unique setup by any means. Oh, I think I
Oh,
left my ammo for the weapons I was using in Lorville. Not that that really matters. There's other ammo and weapons, but let's check.
but that's another thing we get. I think in 318 is we'll be able to save MFD positions.
Yeah, that's
You'll
gonna
be,
be a boon.
you'll be able to customize your cockpit for the first time ever. There's some ships that are just the way their default situation is. I hate, like the Saber has got that's that self view where it shows you your shield, and if you're taking damage, a target, which you want to see, they're both like the lowest ones out of your vision, and the two you get to see are like your communication and the triangle, which you don't. The triangle one I like that one up, but I like it out of my field of vision. So because every once in a while I want to just take a peek down to see if I'm set up right. But the way I use the triangle, it's usually I'll do that hold where it goes to 100%. So I'm either going like 100% weapons or 100% shield that I'm running away.
Your systems are online.
Retrieval up. Why not? Looks like it's just a random package collection. Might as well grab Call to Arms.
Oh yeah, I should get all the arms. My character too. Mercenary. All the arms. Now one of these POIs is right next to the river, but I don't know how to recognize it from like the mission screen.
Yeah, I don't really know either.
It'd be cool if we just accent. And the other nice thing about that one is it's, I know one of them is like in a permanent snowstorm. I don't think I've ever seen anybody say or in a video where they've been to that one where it hasn't been like white out blizzard. But the one by the river is never in a storm. And then another one that I've seen, which the people have commented on, is every time it's either when you land it's clear, and as you walk up to it the blizzard starts, or vice versa. But there's a definite line that you cross that triggers the weather change.
Yeah.
I've seen people do it in video where they step back and forth over the line, and then blizzard, no blizzard, blizzard, no blizzard. I think it's set so when you get close to it, the blizzard starts. So what you do is you get a sniper rifle and you stand just over the line. You get perfect vision. You sniper all the people dead, and then you walk.
Apparently this retrieval op is in a data center. Or near a data center. I thought they were all at derelicts. Let me while we're doing stuff, I'll share it with you. Accepted, retrieval up, share.
Track shared, bracket. Yeah,
It says from a derelict outpost. Weird.
Right,
oh yeah, no, they're not right. They're not. They just looked close together from far away. They're not actually.
Okay. Yeah, because the only one, because I know there's that one bunker one, but it's on the delivery screen.
Quantum drive is now
where you go into the bunker and you have to collect those 3 packages. But that's like that 45K delivery mission.
Oh, there's a ship there.
Oh, yeah, we're getting a new
Another Corsair's already there.
and there's no one in it.
Yeah, so he's out there doing packages.
Or he died.
Well,
Yeah,
we'll come and be friendly, I guess.
Or you could try out all your nose cannons.
Huh. Oh, I can't change my power priorities. I think you have to do it.
Oh. Let's see. Oh yeah, I'm changing them. What do you want to make? That's weird because you have all the guns. I can't shoot. I
Yeah.
can't shoot those guns, but I'm controlling the power to your guns. I guess I'm supposed to be manning the shields, though. I guess.
He just
Right.
picked up our package.
All right, you got to take out his ship then.
Yeah, I don't want a crime stat right now.
Wait, if you, yeah, I guess he can press charge and do damage to property. That's weird. It didn't. Because I know there's some missions that they set up to be competitions, but I didn't think like this. Oh wait, do we just get another package?
He just set it down because it's the wrong one.
Oh, yep.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, because I thought it locked the sights out once one guy grabbed it. Now, what if he's smart enough to realize that we're going to attack him? And we're like, where you run back to your ship full speed, there's some ass. I still don't trust any player.
Yeah, I don't know if we should like one of us stays in the ship. I don't know.
Oh, you know what? This is where the roof comes.
Hey, quick, grab a railgun. I've got some rounds in the box somewhere.
Yeah. Because everyone's been wondering how you use the roof, and this is the exact opportunity for it. It's like one of us goes up to the roof and covers us, while the other guy goes out and gets the package just in case.
There you go. All right, I'll run get the package, I guess.
Where's the railgun? It's in.
Yeah, it's in one of those big cabinets on the right, and
In,
then the rounds are in one of the boxes. Yeah, so the railguns are over here. These two.
Which ones? Oh,
Over
right
here on this side.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, these two guys.
They're both the same.
Yeah.
Yep. How come it's not letting me grab them?
Oh, really?
It's highlighting, but I'm not getting a. Oh wait, there it is. And where's the rounds?
In one of those gray boxes.
That you just bought?
Yeah.
So this is scope, so it must be the other one. Oh, not grab. Uh-oh.
I mean, he's got the package in his ship.
Just grab the box instead. That's weird. Like, stowed it behind me. Come on. There we go. Area too cluttered. Got it attached to my hip somewhere. Do I? Yep. Damn it. Oh, what if I my gun out? Oh, there it dropped it. All right, I'm going up to the roof.
I don't know if he's reading chat or not.
Oh, did you take the elevator down?
Yeah, you should be able to hopefully call it up. I didn't think
Yeah,
about
it
that.
called up, but it made a bunch of noise. I was like, "What's all this noise?" And I'm like, "Oh, it's coming up." Another thing I like about the Drake ships, they make a lot of like clanking and clunking noises. Would the other guy take off? I don't
No,
think
he's still here. I'm chatting with him in chat.
Yeah, you chat with him while I railgun this shit. Oh, I have to put a rat around the magazine. Wristband. Oh, good, I got one in. Got my ×4 scope out on my galleon. That him standing near you? I got one of those like triangles for a friendly player.
Yeah, he's over here.
That's kind of cool because he's not in our park because they have the party markers on you and then the triangles on him. And if there were still NPCs here, I could actually just shoot the NPCs and not actually shoot him if that was my goal.
Well, he tossed me a body and a gun.
I got him in my sight, so if he tries anything, I can
No, I
blow
think
him
he's
down in a
fine.
second.
So when he picks up his box for the mission, it pings our mission too.
Wait a second.
So
L,
it's assigning the same mission to two different boxes.
is he by himself?
Yeah.
Because your elevator just went down.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. Maybe not then. It does sometimes reset to the
Yeah. Something
main
just
thing, but
decided to reset. Oh,
I'm coming back with the body he tossed us. At least we got some armor.
oh wait, you're. I guess yeah, the triangle's on you, not him. So I had you covered the whole time. Oh yeah, he's there. He goes with our package railgun.
God. Just toss him up. Here you go. Here, enjoy that body.
I'm gonna try to shoot the railgun just so I can say I shot it.
There he goes with our box. Well, I guess we can search for,
Oh,
Ooh, I heard that. I guess we could search for those special goodies that are out here.
oh yeah. Let me come down. How do I get?
There should be a button up there, I think.
Yeah, I see it. Oh, oh. In fact, it gave me a choice.
The ship's not that tall, which is nice. You can pretty much jump off of it. That's a cool
Yeah, but
flyby.
mess hall roof surface. Yeah, I should be able to go right down. Yep. Right down without a stop. where's the... Is there a button? Oh yeah, here it is.
Nice thing is, if he comes back, I still have a marker where his ship is. So, like, if, you know, he's going up in the sky now, but he's, like, still putzing around.
Oh yeah, because we can see our box.
Yeah. Maybe we'll get credit when he turns it in.
Oh, we probably will. Because it...
And I don't know if he has the same drop-off location, but... Yeah, he's going way up now.
Only thing is I left your elevator down. I could... like, crouch down, maybe? No? Seems like I was too low to hit the elevator call button to send it back up. Yeah, I forgot what was this. What's the special stuff we get here?
There's, like, little, like, relics and stuff.
Oh yeah, that's right. And I remember, like, they're not even in boxes. Like, they could just be, like, laying next to some rubble. Which made them kind of... What do I have a... Oh, drop-off package. I still got a mission marker, but it's...
It looks like he might be heading toward where the drop-off is. I don't know, we'll have to see. That'd be hilarious if we just claim these things and wait, and eventually other people do them. Looks like weapons. No, not interactable.
Here's a beer bottle.
Yeah, since we're at... Oh, here's a Pico plushie. Since we're at New Babbage, I think I can buy beer here and put it in the cutlet, the Corsair. Yeah, he's totally going to the same drop-off location, because if you look at the markers, they're next to each other now. Oh, that's so funny that we're going to get credit for this.
That's why I was wondering how the thing's gonna... Because we're not... our mission's not... You know, we're not part of, like, a shared mission, but I guess, like, we are. That's what's kind of happening. Is, as far as the game concerned, is we're all on the same mission together. Because if like, two people shared a mission, you know, like, at this point, I could say, I'm going to take my ship in the package and go, you know, back, and then you grab the next mission and start that one, and I'll catch up with you. Yeah, I know you can do things like that. You don't... You can be flying two different ships. One guy takes a package, turns it in, and everybody gets credit.
There's another part of the outpost way over here.
Oh, do you run over?
Yeah, kind of by this other set of trees.
Oh yeah, but I wouldn't even seen it in the mist here. Oh, I bet. Oh, in fact, yeah, I was in a mission here, but it was at night,
Yeah,
and I had to get up to this little catwalk. And since it was night, I couldn't see too well.
Hey, do you have a backpack?
Yeah.
I just found a box with some Dolovine in it. And 2 orange quick flares. Yes.
Yeah.
And oh, look at that, a white multi-tool. Yeah, here. So get the Dolovine out of there. Because I don't have any. I didn't bring a backpack. That's cool. I didn't realize that was a thing.
I'll get what's the name of this ghost multi-tool.
Ghost multi-tool.
Oh, in fact, I should have brought, because I have a harvester multi-tool and which is that, you know, orange color that you like. So I've been saving it for you.
I mean, now that you mentioned that it's a thing, I'm probably just gonna end up going and buying the armor. Buy the cosmetics.
Well, but it won't come with this orange harvester gun. Or
Oh,
multi.
that's true.
Whenever I see anything orange, I'll just grab it for you. I'll grab one of these fruits and see if I can use it when I get back to the ship. I'm getting low on pink flares. Yeah, those are dime a dozen. Bring some dung up to your ship for you. So yeah, I got the
That'd be
dolomite
that'd be very
and
Drake.
the ghost multi-tool. We'll put that in your ship as our first pirate booty.
I don't really see anything else over here.
And the other one I got is like red and white. It's called like Bloodline multi-tool or something. What's this thing? Nothing. Yeah, let me see if I can. Cause I finally figured out how to get up onto this catwalk. I remember it taking me a while. I thought if it was only daylight, I could see better.
Is there anything up there?
Well, the box I had to collect was.
Oh,
And that's why I knew it was. They were taunting me to how to get up there. I think what I ended up doing is I had to go find a crate and like tractor beam it over and then stand on it. It was like one of those type of puzzles. But some of these like walls are kind of angled. That almost looks like you could like yeah, like that one thing that's kind of leaning over that you could run up. If you hop over on this. Oh, this might be one of those ones that you can't do if you're wearing heavier armor. That you could make the jump, but only if you're in light armor. But there's a bunch of there's a bunch of crates. So it looks like they give you enough crates, to make your own stairway up there. And there's probably like one like little crate up, one of the small loot crates up there. I think if I remember, they had like one small loot crate and the crate, the numbered crate I was supposed to grab. That's the building that we were in. Can't remember what the relics look like. I think I remember watching a video and I was thinking I would never see it because it was laying loose in a pile of trash. I thought, unless you knew the shape you were looking for, you would just think it's another piece of trash that you can't interact with. Because it didn't stand out in any way. Wasn't shiny or.
I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna figure it out. I'm committed. Fly all the way out here. It's actually, now that the weather's let up, like, it's a beautiful flowery meadow. Which is cool.
Yeah, that's why you have to get lucky and you get the right, like some of the POIs like this is, like you said, you could have a fun time,
Right.
exploring this
I
for
made
a
it
while.
up.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything here.
But see, the victory was in the accomplishment.
I feel like that's basically Star Citizen in a nutshell right now. Is like, you overcame something to get here. Congrats.
Yep.
It's
But
really
you
pretty.
can see if your numbered package is up there, you'd be banging your head like, okay, I know I can get up there. How these fuckers want me to do it?
Is there anything
Yeah,
else?
then,
Any
like
other
you're doing it.
ruins? It's a
Yeah,
rock. There's the
once you
other.
get up to a place like that, as you can get on top of like buildings like you're on right now, and see stuff that like that's where they should put the relic.
Yeah.
How do you get on top of this one? It has like a little gunner's tower here.
Probably just drag one of these boxes over there.
This one looks like it's supposed to be easier access because it's like they should.
Yeah, here.
I don't think, did I bring my... Yeah, I left my tractor beam in my class.
Yeah, see if one is enough. I might have
Man,
to... Maybe I need to make it upright. There you go.
I think I might have just been able to jump and climb now. Cause I forget that climbing feature every once. That if you stand in the right place, you can actually scale some pretty high objects. There's nothing fun up here, but this is where you can see farther. And then use your F zoom to look around. Where's the other part of the... Oh, back towards our Drake?
Yeah, to the left of it. There's a landing pad over there, so we might even get some reinforcements coming in. You can put that railgun to use. I don't know how long it takes.
Or did they already come in? Oh no, because the cutter would still be here. Or cutlass. But the last time I was out here and I got reinforcements, it's they all stayed in the ship.
Yeah, I feel like they haven't quite figured out the nav mesh all the way yet.
The ramp came down, they all milled around, and in fact I could even stand at the bottom of the ramp and jump up and down, wave my arms, and they wouldn't shoot at me. So actually I took them all out, went in, walked around in their cutter, and the only guy that I left was the guy in the turret that I couldn't figure out how to shoot him. But he stayed up in the turret and wouldn't come down. And I kept on trying to shoot up the turret hole, and you know, there was a bulkhead there closed, so I couldn't actually hurt him. See if there's anything interactable over here.
Yeah, you got the ladders, that's about it. Is that guy not turning in the box? Like, what is going on?
Oh yeah, I still... They're not lined up anymore. For a while they were stacked right on top of each other. Now they're a little distance apart. Oh, it could be, you know what I bet it is? It's in New Babbage. And, oh, actually we could see the drop off. Let me look at the mission. It happened to me once, is it said I was supposed to drop it off at New Babbage, and it... But what it actually was... Yeah! He's confused. It says drop it off the landing pad locker on Microtac. What that actually means is it's the top of one of the buildings in New Babbage. But what I thought it was, what this guy's thinking is it's inside the terminal. So he went and landed at the spaceport, and he's looking all around the spaceport for it, and he can't find it. And now then he's gonna take the train in. Look all around the commons, he's not gonna find it.
But like, it gives you a map marker. Just
Yeah, but
follow the map. I know.
Yeah, but
There I
what he
go with
did
my
is,
logic and ideas.
but it's because this exact same thing happened to me. I flew over the city, I saw the marker, and I thought, oh shit, it's in the commons. God damn it, I'm gonna have to take the train and everything. So I parked my ship, got out with the box, you know, rode the whole train in, carrying the box like an idiot, and then I kept walking around, you know, all that commons area, looking for one of those Covarex boxes, Covalex, or
Yeah.
to put it in, and never found it. And and the marker kept on saying it's 200 meters this way, and it's like the comet isn't that big. And finally, in desperation, I went back to my ship and I thought, well, let me see if I can fly to some other place in this area, and there's a door to let me walk in.
Well, I found another box with some Dolovine in it.
Yeah, run over.
See, we don't need no stinking box mission. We already got more than 3,000 credits worth of Dolovine. Guess
You
we'll just
remember the
wait.
guy's name? From oh, look at
maybe?
this. That was a good find.
Yeah, I was just looking around to see if I could find like little artifacts.
Well, that's what I was kind of doing, and I walked right by this box first.
I don't know. Let me scroll the user list real quick. But I'd recognize it if I saw it again.
You could send him a little note saying, "Look at the top of the building and turn." Or ask him if he's having trouble finding it. I bet.
It could also be that like he just took our box and it wasn't working the way he thought it would. Batboy 1130. Class. Uh-oh, my game just froze. Oop, oop, oop. Okay, I'm back. The classic Batboy.
Alright, got them all. Anything else of value in here? Not really.
Yeah, I've looked around a bunch. I don't see any other loot boxes anywhere. Nice to know those are out here, though. I'll have to keep an eye open next time I come do missions.
Yeah, in fact, and I wouldn't have thought there would be gyms at this site, but it kind of makes sense. This is kind of like, the same kind of people who live in this place is like are in those caves, and they always have
Yeah.
gyms.
Where there should be a landing, like a grassy landing pad. Oh yeah, here it is. I'm on it. Yeah. I mean, I suppose we could park the Corsair far away, drive back in the Ursa, and just wait here and gank people. But honestly, that guy we probably could have, like, with you covering him with the railgun, you probably could have shot him before he got away. Railguns are so strong right now.
And also, or if I had a sniper. Do you have any snipers in your ship?
I think I got an arrowhead or two. But he was inside his ship. He wasn't out. He wasn't leaving it.
Oh, here's a gun up here.
Is it a P4?
Yeah, P4.
Yeah, so he threw that out at me. He's like, hey, I'm taking your box, but here, have this body and this P4. It's like, alright. Cool, man, thanks. So where did that body go? Did I throw it on the roof?
Yeah, and I might have. Well, actually, I know I did. I didn't.
I also seem to have landed on my guns, because this is not even terrain.
Is this a box here? Looks like a no.
Jesus, this wind. Alright, let's get back in the ship.
The weather turned on us. Get in here. This thing. Oh wait, is this one of those badges or something?
Ooh, did you find something?
It says Interstellar Transport Guild and a number on it, but it doesn't seem to want to let me pick it up.
Maybe that's the box he was supposed to get.
It's like a little white doohickey.
Huh. Can you... So you can't... That's interesting.
Yeah, it's got a number on it, IDG 2390, but it's all like, it's a little like white box with this gold symbol on it and all the lettering is gold. Oh, it's like a little flask. I mean, it's got a little
I'm gonna straighten the
here's
ship out a little bit.
Yeah, here's a Piku doll in here too, but it's non-interactable. That's weird. I wonder if I'm busted somehow. 'Cause... What's this? Oh, and here's a little carrot plushie that I can't pick up either. Fuckers. Which way is the ship? Okay.
I don't see the body up here anymore. Oh well. Might have gotten blown off.
Yeah, I think it might not be up there because I think when I turned around and when you threw it up there, I was getting ready to shoot the railgun at the tree just to say that I did it. And then when I turned around to look for the button on the elevator, I didn't see the body where I would have, looted it or taken it down with me.
So, because of the wind, I wasn't able to jump onto the ramp. Or, I mean, onto the elevator. So I'm going to reposition a little bit on the flatter terrain.
Alright, heading over to the ship now. Oh wait, anything this. Keep thinking I'm finding new places, but I think I'm finding the same place over and over again.
That any better? Yeah, that looks a little flatter. Alright, should be able to get on a little easier now.
Alright, on my way over. Chuk, 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 chuk.
I have... Where is... Oh, it's the boxes inside the ship. I was like, oh, I have a bunch of boxes 20 meters away from me. Yeah, it's the ones that are in the back of the ship.
Yeah, I don't, because I noticed that with my cutter now is I always have a box that's 10 meters behind me. Surface mess hall. And I wish I could turn it off. But same thing like if you're like your Earth is gonna shows up as a vehicle right behind you all the time. Railgun away.
Well, we still haven't finished that retrieval op.
Oh, it's number 3. Place. Okay, that's pretty cool. So it's letting I get full use out of these racks. And I left a cartridge of ammo, but here let me fix what I did up to this box. Put the rest of the ammo back. Yeah, oh, where's that white gun? Where should I put that? I guess I'll put it in this ammo box too. That will have an extra tractor beam.
I have half a mind to just go back to New Babbage and see where that box ended up, and maybe he just dropped it somewhere after he couldn't figure out what to do with it.
Place this box. Oh, grab open. One, add this one. See if I can. Grab. There. All right, heading up to my seat. I noticed that because
Why
normally
is my sound off? Okay, now it's on.
All right, I'm down below, tucked in. Yeah, let's go fly over the package. see what's up.
Burn some fuel here. I love that I'm boosting and we're going like not even 200 meters a second. That's what I mean, like this ship has such good trade-offs. Like it absolutely feels like a great ship to fly in, feels like it has firepower, feels like it can hold a lot of stuff. But then like it's slow, it's not that maneuverable, it's not that strong once you get through the shield.
I saw Kate did like 3 videos on the Corsair and atmosphere that I haven't watched. So I wonder what she was doing. What's this thing on the long wing at the very tip of it? Looks like it's got a...
I think that's supposed to be the like the special exploration quote-unquote sensor package. You know, for exploring the holds of ships before you tear them apart.
So it looks like it's the biggest gun on the whole ship.
I know. I mean, it's it's like a size 15 missile. Would be great. Yeah, that's what this ship is going to be good for. If you're a pirate, it is to go find somebody with like a Caterpillar or a C2 or something, and just immediately disable them before they can do anything about it, and then board their ship, kill them, steal their stuff, and scrap the ship.
Oh, in fact, that's the other thing in the patch notes for 318 is they're bringing back disruptors.
Oh,
And so
good.
the new way they work is you disrupt the ship and they don't affect the coolers. And I guess that was a problem in the past, is you would knock the coolers out and that would like deadlock the ship somehow. But they work on the engines, I guess, mainly, and so you knock out the engines, and then the engines stay off for 5 minutes, but you can't continuously damage them. So once they go offline, I guess from what the entry was saying is the engines don't decrease in power. But I guess they used to, as you disrupted them, you kept on losing more and more power, and they would finally shut down. But then you could keep damaging them forever. So now they're binary. So you damage them up to a point, and then the ship shuts down, stays shut down for 5 minutes, and then they power back up. So as a pirate now, you don't have to do that soft kill, and take the 70% chance dice roll that you blow up the ship and lose everything.
Oh,
You can
nice.
disrupt it down, and then you have 5 minutes to board it and deal with the people inside, or they get a chance to escape if you take longer than 5 minutes.
I'm tracking the box, but I don't see a marker for it anymore.
I was looking at the external view.
So maybe he turned it in and got his mission credit, and we're just kind of,
Yeah, I just see because we have 3 of those little boxes inside. Yeah, so I see the 3 boxes inside the ship, all 21 meters away.
So our retrieval op is gone bad.
Yeah, and I see the marker for the Ursa in the back. That's all I got. Oh, and a blue ship below us.
Get some altitude here.
Let me see if mine's still tracked. Missions accepted. Yeah, I'm gonna untrack it and track it and see if we get anything back. Yeah, it just says we collected it. So what category was this? A mercenary?
No, it was just a, what is it called? Delivery, where all the retrieval ops are.
Oh. I think we lose, if we abandon it, we lose like a little bit of
Yeah.
whatever that thing's called. We're
It's
making
better if you just log off with the mission still there.
Yeah, in fact, that's what I do if a bunker mission bugs out on me. In fact, yeah, we could actually. It's not like that blocks us from doing other things. It's just
Yeah, here, I got us a, here, I'm sharing a mission right now.
There it is. Locate black. Oh, the black.
I know, that popped up, so I was like, let's do it. This is going to be a fun ship to kill that thing at the end with.
Let's see, I want to make sure we got the right ones. Track that one. Job. Seize the data. Actually, I don't think I've done. Did I do this one with? I think we did it together once. I think I might have. Or maybe I did one of the other ones by myself. And then I did the one, the illegal one. But then some Yahoo came over and blew up my ship. You know, right after I got out of it. In fact, and he fooled me, which even made me. So as I flew up to the ship, I was getting ready to go board it, and a guy showed up, started shooting at me. So then I kind of faked leaving, and then I came back, and I thought, ha ha, I fooled him. He's not here anymore. And then I got out of my ship, and just as I got out of my ship, he popped back in and killed me. I thought, oh, fuck. I thought I was all smart. Yeah, and I got killed by rock the other day. And it's the first time I really got killed by missile spam like that. I kind of popped out of quantum, and then I got that
It's interesting.
contact, and I didn't even have the contact on my screen yet. So I didn't know, so I thought it's just like a like a caterpillar or M2 coming or C2 coming into trade. And then all of a sudden I started getting missile alerts, and then on the missile alert you can actually see a counter. Let me try out some of my missiles. 35 too far. I'll try out the task. But then my missile counter, because normally I fight NPCs mostly and other players, and so the missile counter has a number above it, and the things are just counting up like 4, 6, 8. No, I had like 10 or 12 missiles coming at me, so I was just spamming my flares as fast as I can, and then my ship just got taken apart. But the guy didn't like contact me and try to extort me.
Just came in missiles blazing.
Yeah, and normally I think if it's a PvP player, they'd rather maneuver on you and shoot you with their gun. But to have just someone just immediately dump a shitload of missiles at you. Oh, I can fire my missile. Well, that's the black kite. I don't want to destroy that. Don't we have to shoot some?
I don't think so, but you can kill. We blow it up at the end.
Yep.
If we fire all the missiles you want after that.
890, where we had to shoot like 2 ships or something on the way in. Go out of.
Yeah, I guess I'll put my wings up so I can get in a little bit closer.
Oh yeah, we can go out the docking collar.
Yeah, that's on the right side with the long wing. Bit of a bigger ship than I'm used to flying.
Yeah, I was laughing at that docking collar at the IAE because I think the wing was down. And I was like, you can't even get close to a ship, but with the wing up, you can actually...
I mean, I still can't dock with the docking with anything. It still sticks out. Even put up, like, the engine and stuff still stick way out.
I wonder if those docking collars are going to be, like, extendable or something in the future. It almost looks like it could extend out to meet another ship halfway or something.
Well, it's great for a little bit of EVA.
When this is what pirates should be doing, right? Is we should
Yeah.
this would be like a normal pirate thing. We disable the ship and then come in here, grab our guns, and
Never really had an opportunity to exit this way.
I think you can close the door behind us.
Maybe,
Vent.
probably,
Oh yeah.
somehow. Probably so you know, once they add pressurization to the ship, you don't...
Well, I closed the inside door, but left the outside door open.
Perfect. I don't think these spawn, like, NPC ships or anything. I don't think other players can, like, come on.
Oh, I'm gonna come in up.
Not letting me lean.
See, yeah, they're out. Oh, this is the room with the special key. Crypto key grab. So
Right,
here, I'll
nice.
grab it. Uh-oh.
Oh, I heard a voice. Where is he?
Oh, he's shooting me! He's in here with me. Alright, I'm down.
I didn't know they could be in there with you.
Yeah, I actually wheeled around thinking that he's out on in the hallway with you.
Yeah, same.
Are you down too?
No, I'm good. I'm here.
Oh. I thought, it's gonna be
It's
bad.
all healed up.
Like, walking around drunk.
Oh, did he come out of the bathroom?
Yeah, cause when I came in the room, this room's so small, I didn't. Oh, maybe he was just standing in this dark corner. Oh no, there is a door here. With
Yeah. Neat. I don't think I've ever had him come out like that.
Oh yeah, there's a bedroom in here.
It's like captain's quarters.
Let's see what he's got. I'll take his med pan.
I've got like a little dot on my screen now. Like 1 pixel red dot that's somehow showing the center of my screen. That's weird. But only if I look at something in the distance. If I look at something close, it goes away.
Oh, good. Oh, do you have that? Do you have a laser pointer on?
No. I don't know. Weird. Whatever.
All right.
Um.
Well, I'm glad you're here with your med gun. Oh, you got the shotgun.
I gotta can charge this thing up.
Yeah, I'm gonna check in this room. Did you check in this room?
No. I'm trying to figure out where this guy came from.
Isn't that's the kitchen area down there? Right?
Yeah, I just went through there. Nobody's here.
Wait, here. Yeah, here's the cruise quarters. There's nobody in here. Let me check the bathroom.
I thought that they would always be in the same place here.
Yeah, it was more role playing. Because I think I always run into them like. I think like one in this room. I think I ran into one guy that was in that hallway, but not in the key room.
Yeah, so, alright. Clear over here. Go downstairs, I guess.
Yeah, I think there's one guy in this area.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's who walked up into the lunchroom, maybe. Into the mess. I don't see anybody else here. Unless he's down by the bridge.
Checking in the gravity room. I kind of like that they can move around though.
Yeah.
Like standing in one area.
If you take the elevator, I'll take the ladder.
Maybe there's a ladder up and going up. Are you going down?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to the turret. That's not where I wanted to go. What is it? I hold shift and go down. What's the way? Yeah.
Yeah, looks like we're clear here. Alright.
Here's the elevator. This is the elevator to the bridge area. Trying.
Alright, ships, shields, and engines offline. Nope. There they go. Offline.
Don't self-destruct yet.
Yeah, no. Plus, I want to shoot missiles. And all the guns.
Well, I got a chest injury. You lies.
Do you have a med gun? I can give you the special meds.
No, yeah, I have a med gun on. Where's this little elevator go?
Outside. Alright, where you at? Let me do the, set up the auto mode here. Target, auto. Alright, that should help you out. The chest injury. Oh, there's the button. Go up. Yeah, I never used shotguns, so I figured I'd give that a try.
I haven't been in one of these for a while. I think I did like 2 or 3 of these in a row, so I got, kind of got the layout down. Now I feel lost. But it's basically, I think I get turned around and I think that, because right now I feel like I'm going towards the bridge somehow, and this is actually towards the back.
Yeah, it makes sense to me that, like, oh, you want to enter near the bridge. But I guess that's not it.
This is that big elevator, yeah.
Yeah, alright. Well, I'm kind of close range, so if you want to take the top, and then I'll come down and go the bottom. Since the shotgun's going to be useless up on the balcony.
Yes, I'll go up to the salvage balcony first. And I'll get out there.
Sure, I've got all my guns ready to rock.
Then you should be able to, 'cause I think there's,
Yeah, I'll go down one level.
I think there was normally like one guy up here.
Heading down.
Oh, I see movement.
Okay,
Oh.
doors opening.
Got that thing where you can't, in between the railings are.
Got one. Woo, shot me. Tier 3 head injury.
Are you down?
No, but I am wounded, so I'm gonna pop back over the elevator briefly.
Yeah, I can't shoot from up here. The railings block all my shots. See if I can find. I can see a guy. Yeah, I lean over the railing and I get a clean shot at him, but then as soon as I try to aim, it pulls me back, and then the railings block. Oh, here I can get him. There we go. Oh, oh, oh! I'm down.
Alright, I'll come up.
I didn't even see who shot me.
there somebody up there?
It might have been because I came down one side and I thought I checked both, but then I was so fixated on trying to find a place where I could shoot the guys below that I didn't really clear this other side.
Oh yeah, I see him.
I even came out expecting one guy to be up there with me, and then I totally forgot. See, this is why I need. I've only done like 2 or 3 bunker missions, and I think, yeah, I've done 3 and 2 have been broken. So I need more practice FPSing. I was in one today.
I don't want to overdose you. Alright, so we got a couple of guys downstairs that are downed, but there's still more. Yeah, I'll come back to the elevator with you.
Yeah, it's frustrating being up there. It's like I could see them all, but I couldn't.
It's funny, yeah, you have this like thin railing that has obvious holes in it that you can't shoot through. We're pretty injured after this. We're gonna need some healing. Behind, nobody.
That's one guy that I was trying to shoot at. And he was stuck in some equipment. He's like running forward, not going anywhere. Like, oh, this guy's here's another guy. Right in the ass.
Good hits,
Motherfucker
good
shot me
hits.
in the ass.
Okay, is that everyone? I don't see anybody else around.
Oh, wait a second. There might be, because I was looking at a guy and I thought it was you, but then I turned around and I saw the real. Oh, maybe it was a desync you.
I don't know,
Yeah,
but
'cause
I
I
noticed the decryption key is back behind us again.
Oh, I think I still have it. I think there's 2 of them in here because I lost it when I was in here with you. I got stuck in that room, and you had to go
That's right.
get it. So I have to equip it.
I'll go grab this one anyway, just in case we need it. Or maybe it's a fun souvenir, I don't know.
Oh yeah, I don't. It's not in my inventory anymore. Oh, maybe because I got down, it takes it away from you. So it's just a regular hat. Yeah, tiger claw.
Coming back.
Yeah, there's that area that I jumped in. Oh, I didn't bring a tractor beam again.
Yeah, we don't have to go down there, right?
I was trying to think of what there was some gun down there, like a grenade launcher, I think is what's down there.
Okay, data transfer complete. Destroy the black kite.
This guy's got his shotgun. Oh, in fact, I always forget is these guys normally have stuff in their chest pieces. Yeah, he's got some ammo, P4, S38. But if you look at their chest piece, they almost always have stuff. Like 25% of the time, they have some stuff in their leg. But they normally always have some med pens and like some ammo in their chest piece.
Yeah, actually, that guy's ammo was very relevant to me. Whoop. I am wounded again. I think my meds wore off. Oops, why did that close? Salvage processing.
Let me just. I should probably med pen myself. It's down to 50%. Oh, looking at a star map. I want my gun instead. So now we gotta go.
Where's the Corsair? Which way do we come in? This
Well, I guess.
way?
Oh yeah, we can just shoot him from the outside.
Other way. This other side. Yeah, we should definitely use all that firepower we've got. Do you want to fire the main guns, or do you want to do the missiles, or... Why is this not opening? Come on. There it goes.
My gun away. Yeah, I'll do the missiles just so I should get used to the co-pilot role. It's
Yeah, I like this airlock. Let's see if I can get that close. There we go.
yeah. So I actually seen you can get in there and you'll close that door and have people in here, still in their clothing.
Yeah, that's nice.
Go out. All right, let's. Oh, and I can practice some remote turret gunning too. Where's my seat? There we go. I gotta learn how to use all my my co-piloting tools.
Alright, let me, I'll back us
Here,
off a little bit.
Gets me into the remote turret. Oh yeah, they got a Q. Oh, and X is to go. Yep, gyro mode. Perfect. Target the... Am I targeting Mr. Quade or the Black Knight?
It turned blue, but I think we can just have at it.
Yeah, let me popped out of the remote turret. Oh,
Let me know if I need to... Here, I'll kind of nose down a little bit for you.
shooting it, but I'm not...
I got a huge capacitor on these things. Look at this.
Friendly fire.
Oh, can you hit your capacitor? Do I have to give you more juice?
No, oh, I'm fine. Oop.
Oh! That was easy.
Yeah. Guess that's what the firepower's for. See, but then we could salvage this thing, right? In 318, we can then open up the cargo hold and strip this guy down with our salvage controls.
25? Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that should have given us like a 70% chance of just soft killing him.
Right.
Is that... I wonder what...
So
even...
you wanted... Where do you want me to drop you off? Because I've got to call it quits here pretty soon.
Actually, you could drop me off anywhere you want to be because I can like that little Aurora that I'm using as my like insurance call ship if I need a taxi. Right, I'm gonna flush out my inventory.
All right, I'll do New Babbage because I also have to go to the hospital. So I've got these tier 3 head wound and a tier 3 chest wound.
In fact, I was actually kind of upset because I had that Mustang Alpha for so long, and it finally got fun right at the end because they added that trunk to it. And I thought right when it got fun, then I sold it. But I'm thinking I'm gonna. I saw this Aurora now, so I'm gonna use it. But I need one away ship because I'm gonna try to keep my cutter loaded with supplies, and so I'm not gonna want to claim that. But I need a ship like if I die in a bunker and I'm playing solo, I need a ship that I can fly down and leave
Yeah.
there, and then I can loot my corpse and then take my cutter back with me. So I figure once they take this Aurora away from me, then I'll probably end up buying just in game a cheap Mustang Alpha to use if I'm someplace where I need to call a ship insurance wise. Like you, I like the idea of. Cause I never liked the idea
Drive
of
is now
committing suicide or calling ships around.
Yeah.
In fact that's one reason I got mad at when I was watching those that Hawk Guy's videos, because he's like maximum exploit player. So he was showing people how to mine. He's like, okay, you go mine, and then don't even bother
is now
fucking parking. Just fly fly to the place, commit suicide, and then you're right in the station, and your ship's stored. So then you put it in the refinery, and then you grab stuff out of the refinery. You fly to Area 18. As soon as you get in range of it, you like kill yourself, and then you're in the city, and you don't need to ride the train. And
Yeah.
I'm like, that's kind of
I'm here.
cheesy.
I'm here for the immersion. I'm enjoying the live. You know, I want to feel like I live in my ship. That's why I'm having a ton of fun today for that reason alone.
Well, I think that's one of the reasons why you like Star Citizen over other space games in the market is you wanna kind of role play like like in Star Trek, or it's that other TV show Firefly. You're in some like science fiction series where the whole idea is you're living on a ship and you're protecting it and you just can't throw it away and get a new one.
Exactly.
I think they said that in one of Kate's videos, or maybe in another guy that I was watching ship reviews. He said that when you watch sci-fi movies, it's not like the people on the Enterprise said, "Let's go park this ship and go get a better one for this mission." They used that ship and they had to make it work, even if it was the wrong ship to use. But that's what you're used to watching from years of science fiction movies. So I was wondering if you bought a Caterpillar. That's the other one I thought you might have bought.
I was tempted, but because I got the M2 as a loaner, I ended up not doing that.
I'm seeing a lot of red guys that spawn their ships inside the station. I guess like they don't know that they're red. Because I'm wondering, like, do they just open up the hangar and then try to fly out really quick?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think one thing that happens is people don't realize that if you target anything with your missiles in an armistice zone, it makes you red. If you lock anything with your missile, I should say. You can target it, but as soon as you lock somebody with the missiles, you get counted as hostile.
Oh yeah. Have a pleasant stay. Oh, but then it wears off. So if you wait like 5 minutes, then
yeah, but people don't know that, so they start to get shot by the station, or they panic, or whatever.
Oh, that makes sense. So you're in the hangar, you see a ship outside, you want to see what it is. You have your missile mode on, so you target it, then you turn red, and then you have to untarget it and wait 5 minutes to take off. Alright, that makes... Yeah, because especially during IAE, it seems like every time I landed, there was like two or more red ships inside a hangar. I was thinking, how do they fucking get in there?
Well, I'd say this is a success.
Yeah.
I'm having fun with it.
I can leave the Dolomite in here to sell later.
Nah, you could just sell it. I mean, everything's getting wiped in a month anyway. Plus, I like rock mining.
Oh, I still have my Expo clothing here. Where are you? Are you in the elevator?
I clipped through the floor?
Yeah, and I thought I saw your head first.
There I am. Well, you can take the elevator down. I am on the ground. I guess that's what they're talking about, the elevator being a little bit glitchy. Let's see, where's the, this
Where's
way?
what is it?
Off to the right here. This little doohickey.
We have to get real close. They don't. It doesn't highlight for me. Oh, there it goes. Come on.
I don't know, sometimes it's being weird. Actually, I can't hit it either. Yeah, whatever, I'm gonna store the ship, so it doesn't matter.
Okay, where's the doorway?
I'm interested to see just how, like, the more we store the ship, or the more we set it down on planets with different gravity, like if stuff moves around, or shifts inside.
Yeah. Well, and I want to see the difference between 317 and are you in with me?
Yep,
Yeah.
I'm here.
I think I'm in by myself, but then the button pushed by itself, and it's like this goes to Quade. Uh-oh. There's a stack of undersuits.
Yep. Alright, get this sucker
Welcome
stored.
to
They
the
are
ASOP
beacon
vehicle retrieval
undersuit.
system.
Why beacon undersuit? Why beacon? Yep.
So I'll probably not use this ship for anything on my own. I'll probably just keep it.
Please visit us
I
again.
might, like, shuttle it back to somewhere. But I don't think I'll do anything with it besides, you know, crew stuff where we hang out, all play together.
Yeah. Well, I think that's what it. I think that's how the guys that play those orc ships, have to play them. It's like you said, they kind of keep them parked in a location, and so people know when they're gonna do group missions. Is they log out in that place so that the next time, so that, like I'd say on Thursday nights they always do their orc missions. They know to to be parked, or to log out in one place so that they on Thursday nights they log in. They're right there. The ship's there, and they all
Yeah.
hop in and go. So yeah, you should kind of figure out a place where you like to kind of keep it as its home base, and then we all know that that's you just say like, hey, want to play on this night, and then we all know that we just want to be in that city at the desired time.
Is IAE still going? I thought it ended yesterday. I guess the signs haven't gone away.
Yeah, in fact, I keep waiting for a like an install thing to show up on my browser. To figure that it's a hot fix. They don't increment the number. It'll still be 3.17.4, but
Yeah.
all the signs will disappear. So I figure, in fact, that's why I'm not really upset that I'm still seeing like a few bugs. Is all that extra garbage is still part of this code and being loaded into memory properly and all that. So
Yeah,
as
but
soon as
that's where, like, because Brevity was saying this, it's like, okay, you get persistent entity streaming, and on one hand, it could go really bad if everybody's in the same place and, like, constantly spawning boxes and crap, and it just stays there forever. On the other hand, if it's somewhere remote and you leave, the game unloads all that stuff. It goes off to the secondary server that just says, like, hey, here's where the things are. And it only comes and recalls that information once somebody enters the streaming bubble for that area. So, like, on one hand, I really hope that the server performance improves a lot with PES. On the other hand, I'm worried that it'll still be all shit because it'll be in the landing zones, and that's where everybody dumps crap anyway. And there's always people in the landing zones, so they'll always be spawned in.
But it could be that because right now, people already do that. Every time you're in, a landing zone, you find,
Yeah.
like we did in that last place, a stack of beacon undersuits as a little monument. So that's already going on now. So maybe they've done it in a way that stuff actually takes up less, less memory and less resources. The way they have it implemented now.
Yeah, that's the
You know,
hope. Definitely the hope. Alright, where do I actually check in? Is this it?
yeah, it's
Yeah,
over by.
patient check-in. Give me a room. I'm badly injured. It's where we need the, floor 5, room 6. Where we need the
Floor
medical
5.
Pisces.
So same floor, different rooms.
Nice.
I think that's what I figured out from Seas of Orson is it was always the same floor but different rooms. I think there was floor 6 in Orson. So floor number 5. They kind of implemented one floor. So, I went B.
What did I say? 6? Oh, this way.
That's 6. I'm going to. I have to go the other way. This way.
There's a bunch of hospital gowns in my room already. Alright. Get my injuries all treated up.
Oh yeah, this is. It's got the nurses. Like I guess I do the clinics mostly that don't have people. Oh, I have to actually interact with it. I got a tier 3
I wish medicine really worked like this. Healing in progress.
treatment.
Alright.
Why did that work?
Good news, we removed the bullet from your skull and your chest. You're good to go now. Oh, and now I'm back on the bed. Yeah, you know, this server is starting to get laggier and laggier. I think it's probably good we're out of here anyway.
All right, and that solved my hunger problem because I had that eating bug.
Yeah, I love that they just give you this, like, nutrient solution right into your veins.
You're standing in the plants.
Yeah, just kind of, you know. This is the waiting area.
Okay, there's the Hab building. I've known because I've fallen through, fallen out of it several times.
Beginner Basics. Basic Strength Training, Volume 3. What is this one? Terra Times. Jump point unstable, and then I can't read the rest because it's covered up by stuff. So I love all these little details. Alright.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go ahead and log here since I gotta get off. But it's been a pleasure. Definitely fun crewing a big ship like that.
I'll go see if I can find the. I normally don't sell stuff here. So, do I do Dolivine in the trade center or the admin office here?
I think the admin office. But they're both in kind of the same area. So it shouldn't matter too much. Alright, I didn't learn that if you don't want to get screwed up when you come back in-game, make sure you leave the party before you log out. Because otherwise, sometimes it tries to connect you to your party again, even though you're not in the party.
Oh.
So that was some interesting stuff. I forget where I saw that. It was some other video where they were basically saying, like, make sure you all quit party before you quit game. It's like, okay, I'll do that.
Yeah, I wouldn't have thought of that.
It can lead to the infinite loading bug and stuff like that.
Just made the train. Somehow
I
I
love
like
that feeling.
Yep. Just like in real. All right, this was fun. First
Yeah.
successful shakedown cruise.
Yeah, for sure. That's very cool. It'll be fun if we can get G-Swine and Brevity or Kenai or somebody else in here. And,
But I think
you know,
the
crew
318
it
is going
bigger.
to help Point a lot because I think he's got an i5, like an older i5,
Yeah.
but he's got a brand new graphics card. So that's another thing that we're getting is the some new Gen 12 stuff, so it's gonna offload his CPU and load up his GPU, which is what he needs for better
That's good.
performance.
I mean, I need that too, right? My CPU is definitely my limiting factor.
Yeah, I think I have both mine maxed out, so I'm not sure what's gonna happen with me.
But alrighty, I'll catch up with you on Slack. Have a good one.
Alrighty, bye.